than two niggas in it. And they not in the band. They not in the band. Oh
Oh my
Chappell,
man.
God.
hello. How are you doing
Can you
this
hear
evening?
me?
Yes.
I'm good. I'm good. Chilling,
You can
chilling.
hear me?
Happy to be here.
Thank you for
I've
joining
already
us.
done. Yes, appreciate you. We appreciate you. This 171.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure, just making sure. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever this podcast finds you. This is the Was It Good Though podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one of your hosts. I am Jason.
I am Jazz.
And we are joined here with some friends of the pod. We'll start first with the recap kickback host, Chappell. Sir, how are you?
I'm good. I'm great, actually. I'm very happy to be here. I love talking about this particular movie, but I always love joining y'all over here on this podcast. So anytime I can pop in, I definitely gonna appreciate that invitation and try to show up.
Man, we appreciate that, bro. We appreciate that. Definitely try to return the favor on our side. And we also got our brother from the Master Baiters pod, Diandre. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing very, very lovely. I'm always willing to come on and join this podcast. Again, like I always say, this is one of my favorite podcasts that's not mine. And however, I definitely got to watch it in spurts and spurts.
I get it. I get it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Most time people come on and be like, man, I ain't, I got things, but I ain't even feel like doing that long. We was just getting out. I know. I know. I know. I know. But on today, um, since the season, since football is back, Jazz. Football is back. College is back. My team is undefeated in college so far. I didn't wear any paraphernalia. But are you guys college watchers by chance, or just NFL, or do y'all even watch NFL? Let me ask that.
Oh, I'm watching NFL right now.
Yeah, them
Oh
boys
yeah, you
on.
see that, son?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. So it sounds like you're a Cowboys fan.
Not me.
Oh, you're not. You just called them the boy. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's
Not
go.
me.
DeAndre,
Sorry.
who you like?
uh, I'm from Philly. I'm not allowed to be a Cowboys fan.
Sacrilege.
But however, though, I am not a Phillies fan either. Though I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, and I hate Philadelphia because of Philadelphia. Like those fans are horrible. I'm talking to Jazz about these are the worst fans in sports history known today.
You know
I
what?
was there when they threw
And
snowballs
Santa
at Santa
Claus?
Claus. That
Yeah, that's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, I was there. They was fucking Santa up, and I don't like Santa Claus, and I felt bad. Like, I felt bad.
Hey man, get that nigga out of here, man. Sometimes you gotta fuck Santa up too. He's a regular person. I am a Florida Gator fan for college, but I am a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Clearly, Jazz is house divided over here on this podcast, but she's a Panther fan.
Yes, I
House
am.
divided over here, but she's a Panthers fan. But shout out to y'all. I hope the best for everybody. Team. Hope everyone stays healthy. But in good nature, last year we had our boy Jay on, and we had John on, and we did Any Given Sunday. This year we're kicking it off with a 25-year classic. Yes, I'm gonna say this is a classic sports film. Remember the Titans. Um, we watched this every February in school. Did y'all or no? I'm just I feel like after 2000,
Black
every
History Month, y'all
classroom,
was watching this?
This was y'all Black
every
History
year
Month movie is
this
crazy.
this and Save the Last Dance. I feel like
For Black History Month?
For Black
I
History
don't
Month.
I don't
For
know
Black
Yes,
why.
History Month?
an interracial love movie during Black History Month. You know
Oh,
Starring
what?
Julia
so
Stiles? What?
Yeah.
okay, all right. So I can't say a lot because I'm married to a white woman. However, though, there's no way in hell I'm going to watch fucking Save the Last Dance for fucking for Black History Month. You couldn't wait till March. Like,
She did.
Look, I was just happy they stopped making us watch My Friend Martin because I just
oh
knew.
yeah, I,
I was
I
happy
agree.
we didn't have to watch that no more because I'm like, bro, don't go, Martin, just stay here. You don't have to go back. Every time at the end, Martin has to go back to that podium and get shot. I'm like, nigga, why would you show this to us? We know where he going.
so much going on. No, I never watched Remember the Titans as like a yearly thing for Black History Month, but I just love the movie. I love the movie. It's fiction, you know. It's this shit is for play, and that's okay. But I still think it's an enjoyable story as told by Disney.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one.
Mm.
So wait, I thought this was based on a true story, but certain events were exaggerated.
It's based on a true story, but that whole fucking movie is exaggerated. It's
Yeah,
the whole movie is a lie, a big
I
ass lie.
mean,
It's
they was in
yeah.
there cooking though. I'm not gonna lie. They was
That's
in
what I
there
said. They made a movie, okay?
it's Disney. Disney make all the fucked up stories. They
You right.
remix them every time to
You know,
make it seem.
they said, all right, so we're gonna keep the parents alive,
Right.
but kill the best friend.
But kill the best friend. Bow. You know, it is Disneyfied. It really is. Right. They're making a like feel good football movie about the struggles of integrating the South. You know what I'm saying? Like extreme racist shit is happening throughout this movie in real time, and they're like. But no, but we was friends. You know, look at Gary. Look at they're friends. They get along. They don't see color. This is very much a they don't see color ass movie. And I go like again, it feels good, but for play. This is for play.
I mean, they were pretty much trying to get over a very complicated hump. You
Hmm.
know, I will say, like, with rewatching this for this review, because I haven't seen it in a while, this movie still tugs on my heartstrings. I'm be
Hmm.
honest. Safe space. I'm sitting here like getting emotional, seeing them come together, seeing the brotherhood in this. And then, of course, you had your triggering moments. But I'm curious, like, since this movie did release in 2000, do y'all remember the first time you actually watched this film and how it made you feel? I'm not going to go to you first, Jason, because you was watching this in school. So, DeAndre, I'm going to go to you first. Do you remember how this movie made you feel the first time you watched it?
It made me feel good. Listen. Not knowing what I know now, I thought this was fucking amazing. Oh, this is a reenacting of what happened to TC Williams. I said, oh shit, it make you cry, it make you want to laugh sometimes, it make you really feel good. The first time, the first, second, third, like I watched them plenty of times. So those times it make you feel what like great, and then you start doing research because Google, and then it's like, oh, well. Well, fuck this then. No. And got you though. I do think this is one of the, if not the one of the best football movies of all time. I'm going to consider it right there. However, though, because of the deception of this movie, it comes down for me a little bit.
Yeah, I can understand it. What about you, Chappelle?
The movie really tries to put forward like the power of football just exceeds all other barriers, right? And so like as a football fan, I'm like, yeah, this is one of the ones. But like but it's just a lie. You know, you can't like upset the white supremacy power structure or whatever just because y'all play football together. We've been trying to do that since football's became football. You know, as many black people and black players and black coaches that we can put into the league, and there's still gonna be some racist stuff going on. But this movie is kind of showing you that football is bigger than that, and that's just a lie. But the first time I watched it, I want to say I went to the theaters and saw this movie. Like I don't know why it feels like I remember it. I don't ever remember the time not really knowing this movie. You know, like I don't think I can think of the time where I watched it on VHS, but I've seen this on like countless school trips. You know, where they put you on the bus and they put on a movie. Like this is an easy peasy. No one's gonna get upset. You know, there ain't no sex scenes or nothing like that. This was just something you could make the kids watch for Black History Month or whenever you were on a church bus.
Especially if you went to Jason's
Right,
school.
Yeah.
right.
Especially
The
if you
Civil
went.
I
Last
went.
Dance.
No, don't forget now. I want y'all not. I just want to just put a where I went to. I lived in a predominantly black neighborhood, but my mom wanted me at the white school because she felt it was better education, different dynamics. So when I went out there, it was predominantly white, and it was like 5 spots a nigga, and I was one of the five. But then as time progressed, it was nothing but niggas, and like they started migrating to a different side. Well, not even in Memphis, because Memphis is now still predominantly a black area, but the outskirts are where everyone else began to move to. So I appreciated it. I got to watch movies in class as opposed to doing other things. But yes, this is one of those films that we got. So I want to start with the course. I stay in Little Rock. So we know the Brown versus Board of Education is where segregation was, I guess, what is the word? removed, and then you had integration in the school, which of course you had Little Rock Nine. So this is funny because that was in 57 and this was 71, and it was 14 years later, we still dealing with the schools not allowing people in it. And this is in Virginia.
Yeah.
So of course that's how the film began, and we get the story of where the head coach, what's the white guy name? I don't even know.
Yost.
Coach
Yost. Coach
Yost.
Yost was the coach of the school
Still
prior.
racist, by the way.
You said what?
He was still racist, by the way.
Who Yost was? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So Yost was the coach of the school, but when they brought in Boone to the school, he thought he was just going to be an assistant coach. It felt like he said he was just going to be an assistant coach, but they gave him the head coaching job, where Yost was about to become he had won so many championships prior to. He just knew he was about to get that Hall of Fame with his next year of being coach. But then Boone became the coach. Jazz, what did you think of the conflict that we had between the coaches?
All right, so I'm gonna be honest. I can understand the frustration from Joyce in that situation. Yes, in that situation, because it's just like, I'm trying to get to this. This is very important to me, and then you guys end up taking my head coaching position and giving it to somebody else. I can completely understand that situation, because if it was the roles were flipped and Denzel lost his head coaching position to him, he probably would have reacted the same way. So I did enjoy the dynamic between these two, because I feel like their coaching styles were very different, but I feel like they also balance each other out. Now, of course, you're going to have complications in the beginning because you see this person as a threat. And it's just like, well, I don't know if he's going to have the best type of benefit for the white players, since you have a Black head coach. It's just going to have all Black folks on the teams, and he was just worried about his players. So I think in certain situations, he had very good intentions, but he also was ignorant in other areas as well, especially when his daughter was in that situation. Folks over there like, Coach Coon, and threw a brick in the window, and he was just like, your pride is putting my daughter in a situation. He was just like, well, your daughter got an inch of what my girls go through. So I do appreciate how this movie kind of reminded the white folks, the white characters, just like, y'all can walk around this town as if nothing is wrong, but you have Black people that get into these spaces and are treated extremely disrespectful, and they're just supposed to take it.
Yeah. I enjoyed the dynamic between the two, but I don't think that while Boone was trying to prepare them for the realities of the world, I do feel like he was a bit harsh, but I also feel like they needed that towards how he was coaching them. What did you think of how Boone was treating these boys, Chappell?
Some of these I almost caught these. Some of these boys, they need a little tough love, man. I'm just saying, Petey was stupid. Like you got to. I think that between the boys needing a little bit of discipline, I think that Boone was like the perfect person to bring that in. Especially because there was no way, no disrespect to Yost, but there was no way he was going to be able to rank all these kids. The school just integrated, and the PTA or whatever the parent association is with the like the other parents and the coaches and whatever, they're like, we gonna make sure the white boys are playing. There you go. That's all that matters. You can put all these Black boys on the bench for all we care. Like, you needed Boone to come in and put his foot down, but you couldn't just put your foot down on one side, right? It had to be equal opportunity asshole for everybody. And I think that that's what he was trying to give everybody, is like, nah, I'm gonna be hard on the Black folks. I might even be twice as hard on them, because we be doing that. But I'm gonna do that so that gives me the leniency to now go over and be hard on you too. You can't ever say that he showed favoritism to the Black players, because he talked crazy to them. He probably talked crazy to them than he did to white people.
Yes, I definitely agree.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Andre and DeAndre, what did you think about the dynamic between the two? Or if you even had, or even with, or if you want to give like the not reality, but the real situation between them, you can as well. But what did you think about the dynamic between them?
So first things first, we talking about when we first saw this. When I first saw this, I thought that Yost must have been the most trash fucking coach. Yo, real shit. Yo, real shit. Yo, yo, they said they even think twice. Yo, you losing your job. So yeah, and then they say that he won championships and shit. How? If he's winning championships like that, he would have stayed there. There was no way in hell. He must have been a trash fucking coach. All right, all right. I want to say that right now. However, though, the dynamic for a Disney movie was good. Two different sides, yin and yang, come together. At the end, work together, try to find peace. Have little hiccups with the brick, with Gary getting hurt, all that kind of good stuff. Come together, win a championship. That's Disney for you. That's the Disney right there. All right. But in real life, they hit each other guts, and he still hit it. And Yost really hit it, boom, with a passion. All right. They only worked together for like 2 or 3 years, and then they bounced. And then he bounced. So for a Disney movie, that name was great. In real life, they hate each other fucking guts. And I would have, and got the truth though, I'm not gonna lie. Even if I was a championship coach, I know it wasn't Boone's fault. The other championship coach, I would have hit his ass too. Like take my fucking job. You're taking my damn job. I would have hit his ass fucking too. Man, fuck you. I'm like, I would have been mad as hell.
But
Niggas took
Diandre,
our job.
at the end, they said they remained really close friends. You saying they lying at the end?
Yes, 100% lying.
Absolutely. You know, they threw it wasn't a brick they threw in through a window in real life. It was a toilet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That would have been more
Commode.
powerful. That would have been more powerful in the movie, but he couldn't carry that. To be like,
Hold on. Imagine being that friend in the truck. It's like, all right, so you gotta throw that shit through the window.
Grab the toilet. Yeah.
And it had to be 2 of them. I would have been a getaway driver.
That's just how much they hated us to be able to go and grab a toilet. Like, like fuck them, put some shit on them. Like what?
That's crazy.
I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound fucked up, but here it is. Boone got to be the slowest person alive to not know who threw a fucking toilet through your fucking window. You know how heavy a toilet is, and you know how close to the house you got to get to throw it through the window. I'm going to see who you are. I'm fast enough to go to see who you are. He was slow as fuck.
I look at it like maybe it was because he went to go get the gun, but in their defense, I do plumbing, so they could have taken. Was the toilet together or was it separated? Because they could have just
throwing different pieces of the toilet is crazy.
I'm the lid.
And you in the house like shit. What's going on? But Jason, maybe he was just making sure the girls were safe before
the family, the entire family, because they were all in the house.
I can see that, but in the movie, he got the gun. Make sure the girls are safe. Got the gun. Came out. And they were still like just skeeting off. just skeeting off. They stayed for a little bit.
Shooting would have been, if he would have shot them, it would have been real trouble.
It was probably some of his neighbors. He lived in a white neighborhood.
Man, that was they were doing some what's that weapon? They were doing some weapons type shit. It was just different viewpoint. Oh, what's that over there?
Yeah.
What's that over there?
Yo, can you imagine a KKK member running like the kids from Weapons?
With a toilet. with a toilet. I want to bust your bubble, but in real life, he didn't even have a gun. The man just got the toilet thrown through his window. I'm just saying, I love this movie. We're going to talk about it. People want to know this stuff. People want to know.
They should want to know.
They should want to know. Yeah, ain't y'all happy y'all know it was a toilet?
I knew because shit goes down. So of course the Black community is rallying behind Boone. They coming out to the house, they celebrating, and I love their bar that the man, I'm not sure who that gentleman was that he was speaking to, because he couldn't have been like no big person at the school, was it? Who was the guy that brought Boone, not necessarily brought him in, but he
was part of school board.
Yeah, I thought so too as well.
Okay, got you. Because he was saying, he said over there, the only thing that they've never had anything to call their own except humiliation and despair. That was a bar to me.
Yeah.
And what's the face, Chappell? Is it the game or is it the speech? I'm
No,
trying to.
that was no. I'm not watching the game. It was nasty. That speech is nasty. That's some Killmonger shit. You know, isn't it? All they got is humiliation, despair. Like, like I was like, ugh, dang. Why you got to do them like that? You don't know these people.
I mean, he does though, because he's been dealing with it in that same little area. That Boone came out with humility. He told him, "I'm not Jesus, I'm not MLK or the Easter Bunny. I'm
But
just
you're
a coach."
Malcolm. You're Malcolm.
He is.
You got that shotgun like Malcolm. So.
Technically. But speaking of shotgun, I think Denzel had during when this movie came out, Denzel was on a tear of films during that time. I think like 8 years within that time frame, he kind of went crazy in what he did. I think he began with like Hurricane, if I'm not mistaken.
I had that movie on DVD.
It looked like you looking it up. I feel like you looking it up, Jazz.
Yeah, I am. So this came out in 2000. So he had Hurricane in 1999.
99.
What was before that?
Before
Malcolm
Hurricane, he had he got Game was 1998.
What was before that?
And then he had what is that? Roman J.
I feel like right around this and like Future is where he go. Like, like
okay,
I think
it
from
maybe
here,
he got Game.
And then like Hurricane, probably Training Day.
Training
I feel like
Day
this is all
2001.
around the same time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
John Q 2002.
Damn,
did y'all see that is it a TikTok video or that interview with Denzel talking about how his name not Denzel? Did y'all see that?
No.
So they were talking about how now in like football league and in the basketball leagues and stuff like that, you see more kids or more athletes named Denzel. And they were like, that happened. There wasn't a lot of guys in the league named Denzel in the 90s. That wasn't a thing. But since like the 2000s, that's been a thing because people started naming their kids after Denzel. And he said he thought that was funny because he's actually Denzel Washington Jr., named after his dad. But because his mom would call their names and be like Denzel and they would both come, she was like, okay, I'm gonna call you Denzel then, just to keep it separate. And so he started using that almost like his stage name. So it's a bunch of people named after Denzel, even though his name is Denzel.
I mean, that's like Jamie Foxx. That's not his real name, and people thought that forever. Shit.
It's something way different too. It's not. It don't even like remotely sound like Jimmy. It's
Eric Bishop. It's like Eric Bischoff or something.
Yeah.
That's a wrestler.
I mean, it's Eric Bishop, not Bischoff.
Eric Bishop. Okay, my bad. I'm thinking WCW.
Eric Bischoff is the commish. Like the
wrestler fan.
My bad.
Yeah, but I think that's to your point, Jason, where it's like this is around this time, now these people are grown-ups and we see all these Denzels, but they're named after this boom of popularity and fame that he had right now.
So of course after that, then we get Boone character finally meet the players. This is kind of like what you just mentioned. I think as you mentioned, what's the guy? Oh, not you. Damn. Hold on.
You're talking about Petey.
Petey. Yes, Petey's at the. I guess he had been wilding. He was a sophomore going into his junior year, so I get it. If he was already shining, as a 10th grader, I can imagine how he felt going into his junior year. Like, I'm finna be in this bitch. I'm finna cut up. And now this is my question for the fellas before I come to you, Jad. Did y'all guys play? I feel like you played sports, right, Diandre?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play football. I played basketball and baseball, but by the time I got to high school, I was like, do I need to join the band? I think I'm too skinny for football. I like going to the games, but I don't know if they're gonna let me play.
Did you ever have somebody when you was in high school that was pretty good going, like maybe earlier on when they got to the big team? It was like, nah, dog, you're not ready you ain't ready for these guys on this side up when you get over here.
Yeah, me. I joined the band.
So yeah, me. I'm gonna say me as well, but not football though. Quick story. I went to my 10th grade year. I transferred to a boarding school in Hershey, PA. So in the Hershey school, And the year before, I ran the pin relays, which is a big time event for track and field. I ran a 4x1, and I'm cocky as shit. And I'm like, yeah, nobody can beat me in the 4x1. Nobody can beat me in a 200 because that was my event. And then everybody said, "Oh, you so good? Race Abigail." Now, I want everybody to say this right now. Abigail literally almost ran the Olympics. I want to say that right there. she almost damn near qualified for the Olympics. So I'm like, yo, I'll race Abigail. First day of track practice, mark, set. Coach Gallo said, go. I look up, she halfway across the fucking track. I said, baseball, my thing right now. I went straight to baseball. I said, fuck this. Is she that fast? Like, oh no, I'm good. Hell no.
Yeah,
it was me.
So I was a decent football player. Like I played my ninth grade year. I didn't really get any playing time, but my pride got in the way of it because had I switched my position, not thinking. I'm playing at a school that still runs the fucking wishbone. And just like Boone talking, it doesn't matter what we run, if we run it right, it's gonna be rent. Man, fuck that, bro. You see it at the end in these niggas running shotgun, bro. In 2007, bro, we should not be running a wishbone. That is an obsolete offense in the world of today. Cool. I want to play tight end. I want to catch the ball. I should have played fullback because I did that a lot better, but I wanted to catch the damn ball. So fast forward, my mama took me out the team 10th grade year. She wanted me to be more focused in school. 11th grade year, I come back. I'm like, all right, I'm for the cut up. This fucking guy named Jeremy Riddick. I'm gonna put his name out there. Whatever you doing, hope you doing well.
Hope you listening to the pod.
Man, we get out there, nigga. We go out there first thing. And like, man, he like the next big guy. I'm like, man, fuck that. For the shine. So I'm out there. We running special teams, not knowing these motherfuckers got side bits on the side of the line. We for the clock somebody. Lo and behold, boom. I said, this motherfucker, who the fuck hit me? Who hit me? Everybody laughing. I'm like, I'm getting up off the ground. It's this bitch. This motherfucker, of course. This motherfucker done blindsided me out of nowhere. I left my feet, nigga. I said, man, motherfucker here, bro. He got suspended.
You're like, but I won.
He got sent to a boarding school that year. He had a little incident in the schoolhouse, but I said that to say now we see Boone has met the black students, and then Yost is retiring. He chose to retire because it comes to a situation of him saying, "I'm not going to work for a nigger. I'm leaving. I'm not doing this." Then of course that's when he's seeing the team like, "Nah, we're not playing for him. We're gonna sit out." And he like, "Damn it, now I gotta go back and help this man."
He had already made up his mind he was gonna quit, and they were like, "No, you coming back to work." I feel that actually in my soul. Like I was trying to go home, man. He had took another job. He was gonna be the head coach, and these people basically forced him to be the assistant coach and probably take a pay cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all, Jazz, what would you have done if you was Yost?
So I feel like he kind of put what he wanted to the side and was thinking about the boys on the team. And he was just like,
no.
What? You asked me.
What would you have done?
So I feel like in that situation, if I have individuals that's trying to have their future in this sport and they're about to graduate, I will put my needs to the side and be like, you know what? What, Jason? My answer not good enough for you. You think I'm selfish? I'm like,
I love the diplomacy. I love the diplomacy. I appreciate you.
Listen, sometimes it's, you know what? The majority, because Jason, he gonna say fuck everybody else. Save that kid that got the cure. No, kill that kid. We saving everybody. So I would put my needs to the side. Be like, you know what? I'll go ahead and work under them for a year. Make sure my folks gets to play and get seen by scouts so they can go to college and actually get out of this small town. So
you are a really good person. Because I'm with
DeAndre,
Jason.
how
I'm with Jason. Fuck them kids. Like y'all motherfuckers literally put somebody over me, and I'm supposed to be a championship coach. I went to that other school, and I said, let's play these motherfuckers. I would have whooped their ass. Hell no. I would have said, FDK, listen, I want y'all the best. Me and my daughter's going to go get some more money, and I'm out. Peace out. I would have bounced.
what would you have done, Chappell?
It would have been really hard not to leave, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it's like this is really messed up. Like I've been waiting on this promotion. You've been playing in my face every year, saying that okay, he gonna retire. I promise he gonna retire. When he retire, you next up. They've been telling him this for years, so he been waiting there, biding his time, doing his job, and then you say, okay, we got a little DEI going on, you know,
Come
but
on.
you know, just for that, we gonna have to put somebody else in front of you. Based on the strength of that alone, I'm leaving. But then the other level is that not only are we going to put them in front of you, now have to work for him, right? Like you have to work for him. Like I've been here, I've been grinding for y'all, I've been giving y'all these championships, and y'all gonna put this man as my boss, and I gotta deal with this racial tension too. No, I'm finna go to the school that's not integrated across town, and I'm finna play all the white boys that I've been playing with, and we gonna win our trophy, and then you and your school can deal with whatever y'all got going on over there. I definitely would have left. I know these kids had scholarship offers and stuff like that, but if they that good, they would have still got the scholarship. They'd be all right.
Man,
None of my
I feel
business.
like,
None of my
like
business.
you want me to
And those kids' parents ain't shit. Say, yeah, we're not gonna pay for anybody, but you, Gary got a fucking. He's all American. What you fucking
Right.
mean? What the hell you? What bitch better to play?
Right.
The fuck you?
Hey, look,
You all American.
Gary might have survived hadn't he
Nope.
played for that team. What?
It's the
He wouldn't
crowd's
have been.
fault.
He,
The
he
crowd
wouldn't have
is
been.
a
why
championship either.
He wouldn't have been celebrating.
the crowd is why Gary ended up where Gary was at.
No,
Yeah, he
his
was
girl
showboating.
was his girl was why. No, we'll get to that
No.
because no. That was Gary's girl fault the whole time.
Come on, Gary. Come
We'll
on
get
out
to
and
it.
play with us. Come on, Gary. We miss you. Like that man got a football to worry about, lady.
Man. So of course,
I just made states. Bitch, fuck. I'm sorry.
all right. So they have now that we had everybody on one accord to an extent, they go into their training camp 2 weeks. I wish we would have had something like this when I went. We had 2 days, but we didn't have a training camp. We go off everybody together. We have to have this bond, this relationship. We had like nights where we had to go do certain things, and we had to do it together to, for certain tasks and stuff like that. But we didn't have this type of meeting. This is when Boone bitched Gary. What did you think about this move? This move, Chappelle?
When they're getting ready to get on the bus,
When they get ready to get
because
on the bus.
it needed to happen. It needed to happen. Like I work in education for 10 years, and when I tell you, you have to establish dominance with these kids. You cannot be their friend. All these, I'm the cool teacher. Hey, you be the cool teacher all you want. Them kids will get you fired. I ain't never. I used to when I first got my job as a teacher. I was teaching fifth grade, and fifth grade was the highest grade you could go in that school. You had to go to middle school for sixth grade or whatever. And the guy who I replaced, he got in trouble because he would cuss with the kids. They would play basketball at recess and stuff like that. The cool guy. The moment one of them kids got mad, snitched on him. He been cussing. He be cussing. He be treating us wrong. Blah blah. They got him out of there so fast. Them kids told me they wanted to play basketball at recess. I said hell no. Nah. That was the last cuss word they heard me say. You ain't playing nothing. You ain't playing nothing. Y'all can play cards. Y'all can do anything. But we shut all that down. You have to make sure they know who is boss. And this had extra layers because if you let him punk you, they all gonna try to punk you because they white. And at this time, we're showing that it's the racial tensions that makes him think that he could even step to you like this. You know what I'm saying? Imagine a 16-year-old talking crazy to you like they just talk crazy to Boone. Like, I'd have to quit. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because otherwise, I'm going to jail. Like, you can't talk to me like that. Sorry. I got to go. Got to go. You got left in Gettysburg.
Jazz, I'm gonna ask you a question, but I'm gonna progress the conversation. So 2 weeks ago, it was 3 weeks ago because it was 168. We talked about Love Jones. Chappelle was there.
Hey.
And Sean said if he seen you with your man, he would come hug you, pick you up, scrub you off your feet. Now, what if he told you, like, say I'm your dad? Like, what if he was like telling you, like he told you, like, say I'm your daddy
In front of my
like
man?
in front of your man. Like, how would you? How,
What?
how,
Nigga, get off of me. Like, what do you mean? I would be like, you better get your ass out my ear. Like, sir, stop it.
you would
No.
let him? So you would let him get to the ear?
You said what?
That's,
Well,
you would
no,
let him
but
get
no, because the scenario that you're talking about, Sean said he would come from
pick you
behind
up.
me. And yes, so I don't know how tall Sean is, but if he comes from behind me without me seeing, I would suspect his head is going to be by my ear. I mean, like, I don't know. It's not like I would be like, Sean, get in my ear and whisper it to me. I would think he would just, he said he would whisper shit in my ear. I'd be like, nigga, get out of here.
Now, if Javante did that, how would you handle it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She said, yeah, that's Poppy. Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah, she's like, what?
What's up?
I mean, he took me. You gonna fight? But
I would look at my man like, what you gonna do about this? If you love me for real, you would do something. I can't do nothing. I'm in his arms.
She's like, I'm powerless.
Like, if he picked me up and my feet are dangling, come on now.
That's crazy. But they get to Gettysburg. Of course, the tension is at an all-time high. It begins, of course, Julius and Gary. He puts the picture of the Olympic team holding their fists up at the Olympics. And he's like, I'm not watching this. And of course, everybody begins to fight. One thing I used to hate is when one person gets in trouble. It's one band, one sound. So one person get in trouble, everybody get in trouble. And ain't nothing like doing a whole damn practice of your coach telling you it's time for up downs. Bitch, it's so many other things that we can do.
And that's why they do
I much rather.
Because my thing is, if you have one, I'm sorry to cut you off, Jason, but my thing is, if you have everybody responsible for everybody, that behavior is going to get adjusted immediately to where everybody is going to start being accountable for everybody. And to where, because if you start singling people out like, okay, you're just the ones in trouble, you're the ones doing the up and downs, everybody else is cool, that means you kind of separate them as a team to where it's like, shit, he getting in trouble, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But if they all get in trouble as a unit, then they make themselves responsible for each other. And you saw that when they were doing the practice at night, which I definitely want to, when we get to that scene, because I think that's one of the most impactful scenes from this movie, in my opinion. But yeah, get them all in trouble. So you can look at your teammate like, look, nigga, stop fucking up. Stop making arguments and all of that. You would go to them instead of the coach always being doing it.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're 100% right. But
ain't no buts. Ain't no buts. Diandre.
Listen. As I was second team all conference my junior year, so as the leader of the football team, as a high school football team, you are right. 100% right. You will go to motherfuckers like that. However, you think it's not your fucking job. I'm 16. Like I'm 16. You shouldn't. Listen. Because I don't even think you ever get the up downs and pads. That shit's worse. All right. And in Pennsylvania summer, I want to share that too. That was Pennsylvania summer up downs. I was probably more people than thought. I think one person thought in that movie. I probably more people did because I think I would have died. Got trip. All right. I would start fighting. I would start fighting everybody. My junior year, everybody that's fucking up got hand me a one. You got hand me a fucking marble, all right? Because there's bullshit. I agree with you. You want to put more emphasis on you bullshit. I'm a captain. I need to tell you that. However, though, as a 16-year-old, you don't feel like you're supposed to be doing that shit,
right?
Because you have to, because there's other 16, 17, 15-year-olds on that team.
Yeah. That peer pressure is a motherfucker too. Like you got, like if you piss it, you gonna piss everybody else off because you got everybody running and doing the up downs and all the suicides, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I'm the coach. All I can do is tell you what to do. You ain't really gotta listen to me. Like, let's be honest. You ain't got to listen to the coach. You should. He ain't gonna hit you. I mean, back then you might get punched. I don't know. But for the most part, if you want to go home, you can go home. You know, you don't have to do this. But if the team is the one holding you accountable, you know, they're the ones looking at you crazy. They're the ones where it's like, all right, I'm not even going, like, you got to sleep next to these people. You got to be in the locker room with these people. You got to play with these people. You got to hope that they block for you, as we will see in this movie. Sometimes they don't. And you get, like, cracked. And so it's like, yeah, you kind of need the team on your side. And so I think it's fine. But to your point, DeAndre, it is hot as hell. Like, them people, they're like, I get it because these kids are trying to go to college and play football again, and then some of them have NFL dreams, and no one's gonna care about how hot it is. But back then, they really didn't care how hot it was. Like they didn't have nearly the AC that we got today. This is, you know, the sun is different than it used to be as well. You know, I'm just saying, this is crazy.
They had a different kind of sun.
Have any of you been to Have any of you been to PA in the summertime? Pennsylvania, any part of Pennsylvania in the summertime?
Wait, yes.
Wait, I was just in Philly. Yeah, I was just in Philly. And damn near fainted. Not gonna lie to you. Damn near fainted in Delaware.
I was born and raised in Philadelphia. That Philly heat and that humidity is disrespectful. I want to say that right now. Hershey's, that's how I went to boarding school in Hershey. That is like, it's a little bit cooler. And then you get Gettysburg. Gettysburg, that college is still the same way as it was in the 60s. That field, it's just, there's no, I don't know what God does, but there's no clouds. It's just all, and that sun is big as shit. That sun is huge. All right. So yeah, that shit is hot. Doing some up downs and suicides. Yeah, they do suicides, but we did suicides in the sun with pads. That shit is the fucking worst.
It's not politically correct to say so. Forgive me, but we did what is called the Indian run, where you have someone leading, and then the person in the back of the line has to run to the front of the line, and you just have to keep doing like that every time. So somebody is always having to go to the front, and then I'm like, bro, so it was like, nah, we done with the up downs. Indian run, the whole team. You got the lineman in the back who got you. I'm like, bro, that nigga's never catching up. That nigga's never catching. We like, nigga, that nigga is never catching up. But Boone did implement a great thing where he, I think he talked to Louis. Louis was the one he spoke to, because Louis was the one that was kind of like, I don't, it's not, race isn't a race war isn't a thing. I don't care where I'm at. I just want to play football. I just want to be a part of a community.
I just want to hit somebody.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. So he knew Rev for the most part. Like he knew about Rev. I enjoyed that storyline. A lot of little beats that they put in the beginning of the movie, they followed up with at the end. So that was dope to see as well, especially with Louis being able to go to college. But we start seeing the team have to get to know each other. Jazz, what did you think about this part when they started kind of forcing each other to know who everybody was?
I thought it was a very smart tactic. And the fact that you started seeing, because when they first got on the bus, it was black kids on one, white kids on the other. He's just like, nah, we switching this up. Offense on one team, defense on the other one. And so as they were trying to pretty much getting to know each other, even though you did have some individuals that was difficult, Ray, but he was racist the entire movie, talking about, what's your daddy name? Do you know your daddy? Does your daddy have a job? I'm just sitting here like, whoo. The fact that we as Black folks have to take the high road when being disrespected to our faces is astonishing. But I enjoyed this scene because then you started to see them actually getting to know each other and just breaking through that wall. But then also you started to see them start to take accountability as well. Because when you saw Julius and Gary finally talking about it, he's just like, well, you the captain, call out your boys because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. And I love when it went to that scene where you actually saw Gary listen to what Julius said and call out Ray. And so, I mean, I just feel like sometimes you have to put people, especially when they're playing on a team, in a space for them to get comfortable with each other, because that's the only way for you to succeed for real. I mean, what you got, Chappell? Can I just say,
this movie is so fucking funny. This movie is so funny to me.
It is.
That scene that you're talking about where Gary and Julius finally get on the same page, I used to quote this motherfucking scene so much. He said, you don't listen to nobody, man. He was so sick of shit.
What you do something?
do something. But his shiver puts a line every time and blow right past you. Like he was so mad. I love it. I'm sorry. Like it's supposed to be a serious moment, but it's just something about that back and forth where he's just like you said, a captain's supposed to be a leader, right? Right. You got a job, right? Right. You've been doing your job, right? Then why don't you tell your white buddies to block? You know what I'm saying? Like it's so real because football is a dangerous ass sport. It really
Yes.
is. So imagine the amount of frustration he has. He like, you want me to get to know you, and I'm watching y'all move out the way so they can crack this brother over and over again. And you want to talk about honesty? Honesty, like, bro, you see this. I know you see it, you know? So it's like,
What do for the
don't,
team? What team?
what team? What team? That man was mad.
I'm gonna
He
get
said,
mine.
I'm a
So
human and I'm gonna get mine. I was like, hell yeah. Like this, I'm sorry. It's such a
no.
perfect scene to it's perfect scene.
So I also want to say I feel like Wood Harris does not get enough credit for his talents and his
Generate a generational talent. A
for
generational
sure
talent. He went. He
because
we talked about Denzel, but Wood went on a generational run after this
like
as well.
you look at his catalog. I'll just a
Well,
few
if
The
you,
Wire,
if you,
Above the Rim, Forever, Paid in Full, Creed,
yeah.
Winning Time. Like Wood has been dropping very good content over his years of acting, and
Ooh.
he's still doing it.
I enjoy watching actors go because I mean we it's not often you see a child actor become the parent on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So like you it's a few times we do have that. You do see some people that's doing that. But Wood Harris was somebody we seen. I'm pretty sure he was adult when we seen this, but playing a teenager in a film and then watching him play a father
Yeah,
on Forever, and I was like, there was nobody that could have been casted for that role that was more perfect than him. In that, and just seeing it go from this to seeing him play Ace Boogie and Paid in Full to then seeing him play in The Wire as
Avon Barksdale.
damn Avon
Yeah.
Barksdale to just the trajectory that he was on. I appreciate somebody like that. You can see it because you can see it on the main. You see it on the main what white people like to see, which is Denzel. You have that predominant actor like him, but then you have a Wood Harris that can camouflage in between both sides of the world. He can go to that big. He can go get on that big screen, the big film, and then he can go to the small film with thing and still be impactful on both. So definitely shout out to him. Every time I see him, I'm gonna make sure I celebrate and show out for that brother.
Yeah.
Especially with him being 31 playing Julius. 31. 31 is crazy. 31 is insane. This man
Hey,
has
but
looked
look,
like
hey,
a
hey, but look,
grown ass man his whole life.
but look, bro, hey, look, bro, but look. Every nigga in the '60s look 31. They can be 10. Them niggas look 31. I'm just saying, look up Otis Redding right now. R.I.P.
Okay, that's disrespectful. You're not wrong, but that is a little disrespectful.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I like Will Harris, but I always think about that when I watch this movie. Like, this man was 31 years old playing a 16-year-old.
um, so I think one of the jazz like when you say the one that was impactful, was it the one when they did the morning run, or what are
No,
you
it was the
referring
one
to
we
that
were
was
just talking about, to where you saw them on the scene and you saw Julius and Gary strong
get
side, left
into it?
side. No, where they
Okay,
actually
gotcha.
came together as
Got
defensive players. So
got
That's
you.
that night
Got
that
you.
night workout. I
yeah,
think it is from the movie after they
yeah,
do the little run to Gettysburg.
right,
About to
yeah.
breathe that.
Got you. Got you. But we get a new character in the film.
Sunshine.
I feel like it was a very subtle maybe because it was Disney. They didn't really get into it. They kind of, but you have Sunshine coming from California. So of course,
California.
um was it
He's from
was he
California.
supposed to be
He's from California.
LGBT
Yes, he
representation?
was that.
Okay.
Yes, that is pretty much what I have that he was in this movie. So, in my opinion, that's how
Yeah.
I took it.
Yeah. And it was dope where they they kind of accepted him, and he really only messed with the white. He really only messed with the white player, which Gary character. He didn't really mess with the other people. He was cool with them, um, but I didn't really see any kind of conflict outside of with, of course, Petey. That whole situation with Petey, which he kind of telling with Petey not really understanding. Like, bro, come on now. He's not thinking, and at the same, they didn't even accept him. at that time. So that was an interesting way of implementing his character in the story as well.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up because Ronnie Bass is not gay in real life. So, but so it's like they do this like to be like he from California, so you know he be doing weird stuff. But everybody at home like, oh, he gay, and he just won't tell PD because no PD not gonna really. It's the football. He's not gonna go for that. But in real life, Ronnie Bass is not gay. I wonder when he watched the movie if he was alive when the movie dropped, if he was like motherfucker, like I ain't kissed this man. Like it wasn't a thing.
It's like that meme. What what's the two African guys that was talking? He said, I'm
Jesse?
gonna make you not remember that you are gay. No, man.
Oh, sorry. I just recently watched it.
Jesus. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
What you gonna say, Diandre?
Oh, no. Well, I don't know after that shit. Oh my goodness. No. I was gonna say, man, this gonna hurt a lot of black people ears. I'm gonna say this right now, but Ronnie Bass probably should have started from day one. He probably should have been the starting quarterback. Love Rev. Just saying. Love Rev. He was a good character.
But okay, so when but it's the intangibles in that situation. So he didn't know how to pitch the ball. And that's something that based on the offense that we run, that is very detrimental to our team. So it's like an NBA player that can't go left. If they only go right, it's easy to work against you because our offense runs off of more. I want to say
right. You are 100% right. He couldn't pitch the ball at first. I want to say that right now. However, Rev seemed like a really cool guy. I think Rev would have took a back seat and taught him how to pitch anyway because Rev taught him how to pitch. Mm-hmm. The first thing you saw when Ronnie came, or Sunshine came, he threw it 80 yards. His mind in the back. 80 yards. Yeah. right in the numbers. right in the numbers. right then there, I would have thought, whoa, okay. Musical chair QB maybe? Because he got to play. Like, he has to play.
But that's not. So in fairness, I am a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, bro. I watched Jameis Winston be able to throw a ball 100 yards down the field, but that nigga throw to anybody down the field.
But
the opposition, the fans, that nigga had a 30 and 30 year. That nigga threw 30 touchdowns and 30 picks. Bro, and
no, he made my fantasy league amazing that year too. I won't do that. He made my fantasy league my year.
Would that mean your defense was great, or was your offense? Which one?
My offense was great. Listen, I want to tip shit. I'm with him on my QB. Yeah, he threw 30 picks, but he also did 30 fucking touchdowns and 4,000 yards. 40,000 yards from that. Yeah, hell yeah!
You got. We looking for a higher percentage when it comes to
All right, so let me ask this, Diandre. Do you have Jameis on your lineup now for fantasy?
Fuck no.
Hell no. Hell no.
If I have any New York quarterback in my lineup right now, I am desperate. I am desperate.
All right.
That's crazy.
Justin Fields gonna show up. He gonna show up this season.
Shenanigans. Yeah, I gotta agree though. Sunshine could throw. Like, Rev, like I think you could teach the pitch, which they eventually do. But like the first chance you get, you gotta let them air it out. You got too many of these fast ass black boys on the field that can just run. If they just throw the ball, let them run and catch it. Like I think they'll be okay. If he's accurate, then you gotta put him on the field. You got to.
And that championship game, that championship game, the opposite team showed you that you could throw the ball because they went shotgun. They went shotgun the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
and aired it out on y'all. The fastest black people or kids in the state was y'all, and they aired it out on y'all. Man, y'all could do the same goddamn thing with Sunshine. You let Sunshine go 4 or 5 wide and let him go.
Man, shout out Ryan Gosling. He was out there getting his ass beat.
Do not give him no shout out.
He said, Coach, I can't do it. They too good.
Put PD in. Put PD in.
Put in the nigga,
Let
Coach.
Rev play.
Put in the nigga, Coach.
Let him play. Yeah.
It's so big. I don't know what kid what 16, 17-year-old get beat so bad that said, all right, listen, I know I'm supposed to be starting,
nigga.
but here.
I never seen one say, "Hey, put him in." But nigga, I remember one time I was in a game. I didn't do defense, but I'm watching on the sideline because defense is out there. Man, I said, man, that nigga is for to beat this. That's that nigga. Every chance they got, they beat this nigga off the block. I said, man, take the nigga out the game. I can defend the nigga a lot better than what he doing right now. I swear to God, bro. And it was so crazy. One time I watched the play. This nigga was in the backfield. I said, bro, the quarterback was like Michael Vick. This nigga got the ball. This nigga went to the backfield. He did a spinner. He ran the opposite from one side of the field to the other side of the field until the receiver got open, and he just threw the bitch in the air. And this motherfucker went in the air and grabbed that bitch like not Michael, but like Randy Moss on my homeboy. Homeboy hit the ground. I said, that nigga going to the house. I was like, yeah, nah, we ain't winning this game, y'all. It's time. It's time.
There's nothing worse than seeing a mismatch on the field, man. It's just like what was it? Aaron Donald. Remember when Aaron Donald would play, and you'd be like, he about to kill somebody. Like this, yeah. After like the first two plays, you're like, oh no, like oh no, like this is about to get bad. You could see the fear on people's face because they know like ain't nothing this line could do for me, man.
What you was gonna say, Jazz?
I was gonna say, do y'all remember when they took Ryan Gosling's character out? His dad was over here like, "What you doing, coach?" And then Cheryl was just like, "Well, he's getting beat out there like he stole something." he was like, "Mind your business. I'm just telling the truth.
I'm just telling you, he getting beat. Yeah, he get his ass beat out there. The little girl can see that. Like she like, I'm 8, and I can tell that this is not working."
9.5, sir. She was 9.5.
I had a homie, a female homie that loved Ryan Gosling, like love Ryan Gosling. And said, "Oh, Ryan Gosling's hot." I used to get her mad, but he can't cover for shit. I don't get how high he is. He can't cover for that. I can run past him. So fuck out of here. I don't give a damn.
Man. But of course, like I said, they had the big meeting, and then they come back to school. And of course, everybody's in front of the school kind of protesting, trying to keep them from coming into the school. The football team is together, and they're like, well, reality, this is what our reality was here, but in the real world.
Yeah.
Of course, you have the little not the payout, but the situation between Gary's girlfriend where they break up because he's cool with black guys. And she wasn't with that. She said, it's gonna take me a while.
She didn't say that in that moment. She said, your priorities is messed up. You hanging with the blacks. So
you tripping, nigga.
I can't do this.
She said, they gonna always hate us, Gary.
You know how crazy that is.
Said, it's not gonna be like that. He said, hey, how you doing?
She said, she did. You tripping. You wildin'.
For her to even say like they're gonna always hate us, but y'all over here throwing toilets through people's windows. You were outside the school with signs. You didn't see any black folks out there.
If today was back in the day, bro, my second grade teacher was racist. And like I think about stuff that she used to say growing up, like just certain shit. And I remember we had the Black History Month. Going on. I'm like, man, why did white people hate us? So we hated each other, bro.
So she was the bad people on both sides,
bro. If like this is insane, like, bro, she used to like that, like she like her and Cavassier. Oh my god, them two niggas used to be brawling, nigga. Like, nah, she used to be like super racist, and I'm like certain shit she used to say, like you, like. Ms. Vaughn, I hope you're doing bad today. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, I hope you're doing terrible. I hope you're doing terrible, bro. Cause I just be thinking like certain shit like people be saying, it just every now and again just come back and just think like she tried to fail me for getting help with had like this indigenous day or something. Something was going on. Everybody had to do a project about the indigenous, and I got help. Of course, my parents doing you didn't do this. It looked like a grown up. Bitch, do you think I'm dumb? Like what do you mean? Like she tried to fail me, bro. I'm like 8, nigga. What are you doing?
You know how many assignments my sister did for me? I wish a bitch would be like, you don't seem like you did this. Who name on it?
Right.
No, Chappell, it don't matter.
Because I didn't.
The internet, we used the internet back in it. Like at that point, we used the internet. Like it didn't. Like, what do you think? I'm finding books of find indigenous people to make it? Like, no.
Wait, you had the internet at 8?
You even just
in 98?
Were you?
I wasn't rich like that. I don't.
I wasn't either. I went to my cousin's house. I didn't. We didn't have a computer in the house when I graduated 12th grade. Nigga.
Right. Same.
In 2008, we still didn't have a computer, nigga.
Had a computer, and that bitch had AIDS from LimeWire.
Can you imagine how hard it is to pass your classes where your teachers are openly racist? Not like on some covert racism, but like, we forced y'all into this school. These teachers are here. Who is governing this to make sure that you're not like, I got 100 on my assignment. She's like, you got an 89. You're like, no, I got 100. It's like, well, no, you didn't. Like, you really in here fighting battles for your life back then. Not so much at this school, because like I said, like, it's a little, some of this stuff is fabricated, but you got to know that like people are going to take things to the extremes. And so there's definitely somebody who probably giving they all in math class and just can't catch a break. Like stuff like that is probably just, I don't know. History's probably littered with a bunch of people who had a lot of potential, but just couldn't crack through the racism that was stopping them from being great.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And it's actually sad to think about it too.
Yeah. Ooh, not to derail the conversation, but listen, since we talk about racist teachers, y'all know my favorite racist teacher is Chris Rock's teacher from Everybody Hates Chris. I talk about Miss Morello all the time. When that new black kid showed up to school and she was like, Chris, after years of being alone and ostracized, you now have a soul brother with you. Somebody to talk to shoot dice with. I was like, wait, what? What is she talking about? And Miss Morello didn't know she was racist. She thought like, no, this is me relating to you, Yeah, if you want to talk about racist teachers, we need more Miss Morellos in this world just so we can like film them and put them on TikTok and make a lot of money.
Man, they should. No, we're not. In 2025, maybe not, because they would get rich and go crazy with it. Somewhere now, we don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. We need. I can't say we need. With them. So the football team, of course, we already kind of talked about the first football game. They've been winning, which of course the stakes of the movie was Boone couldn't lose a game. I don't think I really understood that growing up. It took me to get older to realize he couldn't lose one game. Diandre, how did that play out for you within the film?
So yeah, I mean, the stakes was that, I mean, you could if you lose the game, then you could tell everybody, hey, we give him a try. He lost. He's out. Which is fucked up. Yeah. But kind of true. But that's the same thing, not to that extent, but same as today. We have so many black coaches right now.
6.
And we have 4 new ones last year, and 5 new ones last year, and 2 are gone after 1 year.
Yeah,
literally at the one in the NFL.
Yeah,
it's literally the same fucking thing as today. It's hard to think about, hard to hear, but it's the norm, which is fucked up.
So let me ask you, does Herm Edwards have a secret on somebody? Because that nigga was skating through a lot of years with a trash New York Jets team. How did he do that?
They're not a really good franchise.
But you would think they would have got rid of him. That nigga was losing and he was still keeping the job. I said, what is he doing?
I don't remember the name of the coach that played for the Bengals. They would always make the playoffs.
Yeah. Marvin Johnson, right?
Yes. They would always make the playoffs, but they would not fucking win a playoff game. And it was just like what's going on?
Secret. He knew some secrets about somebody. Marvin Lewis. He knew a secret about something. He knew a secret about somebody. Both of them.
But he got you to the playoffs though. You don't.
Now, Diandre,
people make it to the playoffs and they get rid of them.
Yes, Yes.
The Buccaneers, wait. The
No, it's
Buccaneer coach.
the 49ers
Bengals.
defensive head coach.
Mhm.
Because he used to be the coach for the Arizona Cardinals. He was there for 1 year because he played for Carolina because he was our defensive coach. And then he got a head coaching job at Arizona 1 year with a new fucking quarterback. I think it was Ryan Rosen.
Tannehill? Nope.
No, it was Rosen. He was fucking trash. And you had a new quarterback, couldn't play, didn't do anything that year, and they got rid of him. And then he went to the 49ers. They went to the Super Bowl, but then they fired him because they lost. I can't think of his name. I'll look it up. But yes, Diandre, I completely agree with you. Black head coaches, they don't get the opportunity or the years for a trial and error type of situation. You have to be perfect the entire time.
If Mike Tomlin didn't win the 2 Super Bowls, he'd been going a long time ago.
Or
Absolutely.
didn't always have a winning record.
Yeah.
And you got Steelers fans that's trying to get him out of there.
Which is
Black
crazy to me. God damn.
I don't be rooting against black men to lose their job or whatever, but I wouldn't be mad if they fired Mike Tomlin. As a Ravens fan, they would. He can go.
Speaking of black coaches that always get fired and find a new job, me. No. What's the nigga name? The Lakers old coach. He was Cleveland old coach. He's somebody new coach now. Who?
Tyronn Lue?
No, not that nigga.
Tyronn Lue do keep a job.
Nah, the other he do, but he's bald headed. He was Cleveland coach. He got fired when LeBron was there the first time. Then he went to LA.
Mike
Brown.
Mike Brown.
Yeah.
Mike Brown always getting fired and find a new job. I don't know what he know about somebody too, but he knows something.
He had the
these
mix.
niggas don't know because he always.
I mean, he's a good coach though. I mean, he took a broken Knicks team to East Conference Finals, and they almost won too. They almost had a chance. But you don't have your one of your stars, your other stars was on one leg, so. Yeah, I mean he's a good defensive coach.
Mm-hmm. So after these 2 games, I guess in the second game they didn't feel like they gave enough effort within the game where it was like, no, we gotta lock in, bro. We gotta lock in as a team, get this shit together. So the team, they had a meeting, the coaches, they had their own meeting between each other, and then that's when they changed up their startup routine. When they came out, and that's when they began to work as a team. And of course, you got the football montage of them kicking ass the entire time, and just how they turned it. Which, of course, winning always changes people's perception. But when it comes to sports, they'll love you. They'll hate you when you're at the bottom. They'll love you at the top, and they'll flip on you in a heartbeat. Which this is where we get to the Coach Hall of Fame, where Yost is a shoo-in for the role, and we find out Boone is about to lose his job. Chappell, what did you think about that?
This is tough, man. This is tough because if we are told that Yost deserves this spot, basically, right? And that Boone has been brought in. He's a good man for the job, but you told me this was my job. So, it's like, I'm doing what I got to do. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So I should be rewarded with this Hall of Fame thing. But if it's at the price of us having to force the team to lose, so we got to throw the game basically, or the refs are going to step in and make sure we lose the game so that Boone then gets fired, his family got to go, and then, I take over. It's kind of messed up. I totally understand why you wouldn't sign off on something like this, but the Hall of Fame is the Hall of Fame. I just feel like if you was going to get in the Hall of Fame, you was going to get in the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one season ain't going to be the thing that makes or break you. You can get in the Hall of Fame, and, the next time it come around. They try to make it seem like this is it. This is your moment. But I was like, I don't know. You about to win another championship here with them as, the assistant coach. That got to be another feather in your cap. So, I don't know. I don't really like the storyline. There is no Hall of Fame for coaches in this state anyway. In real life, this is made up for TV, but it do add the gravity to the situation, I guess.
So I'm going to ask this question: does this give Yost the white savior trope? Jazz, what do you think?
Ooh. No, I would say no.
So? Interesting. What y'all fellas think?
That's actually a good fucking question.
It is
because I've given the white savior trope to other movies that people don't think so, like The Bodyguard. people for some reason it's not white.
Bro, what you mean? Yes.
Some people think
That was his job.
He was employed to be the white savior.
I've said this so many goddamn times. Movies like Bodyguard, movies like, and people gonna hate when I say this, fucking the first Sister Act was a fucking white savior movie. I don't give a damn. Nobody said nothing white savior. It is what it is. Think about it. All right, so
she was in their protection, so they were saving her from her gangster ex-boyfriend.
They saved her.
No.
And what do saviors do, Jazz?
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. So let me go ahead and make that clear.
She's saying
I'm wondering why would anybody think that
savior?
not? Because you look at it like they saved her from a situation.
I have given so much in the white savior tropes, but I have never thought about that part of this movie. And I want to say no, but I can't, because technically he did save him from getting fired right then and there. Mm-hmm. He did save in that game. First of all, that game, Buddy called him a monkey and tossed him but he tossed him bananas was wild to me. Right, I'm not gonna lie. but he actually told the ref, yo, listen, if you don't chill, we all going down. I don't give a damn. We all gonna go down. And he did save him. Like so I kind of gotta say for that part, the whole movie, no. Mm-hmm. But that scene, that is a white savior scene. I will say that.
Okay, so here's my counter argument. I don't feel like anytime a white person saves you, it's a white savior moment. You know, I think for me, the white savior movies are the ones that like the movie is about the white man saving you. You know, like they can definitely have moments of being a savior, like even in the Black Panther, where homeboy pulls up at the end, like with his thing, like okay, like we couldn't have got through this without Agent what's his face, but like we've been handling Wakanda business this whole time, and now this white man show up and we good. But like I feel like it's the movies that are like, you know, like almost like the Dangerous Minds type movies and stuff like that, where you bring in the freedom riders and shit like that, where you bring in the white person because like this is a black neighborhood, but without my white ass, this would not happen. And I feel like, honestly, without Yost, we wouldn't even need this moment. You know, like they're throwing this stuff for him. Are you really a white savior if we only do it? You saving me from you? You the problem. You just told your friends to back the hell off. And then you should have shut this down. Like, why do I need to be saved, dog? We work together.
And then also, do you think that Boone would have allowed this game to continue on without taking over the defense? Because he was the head coach. He could have taken over that defense at any moment, but he trusted Yoitz. But I'm just like, if I'm about to lose my job and my family has to move, I'm not putting all of that on this white man to handle it. I'm going to take over the defense, talk to my guys, and do what needs to be done.
Yeah. It's a crazy level of trust, too, in a time where racism is so heavy. Because it's like, you have to imagine that this man is acting in your kid's best interest. Like, you have to have already believed that in your soul. And now you're going to be like, all right, I'll let you do it. Now, he is a potential Hall of Fame coach, so he should be fine running the defense. But in the back of your mind, you still got to be like, but is he racist? And I don't mean like that for like all white people, obviously. But back then, like this is a newly integrated school. I would definitely be keeping one eye on him for everything he did. You know what I'm saying? Just to be safe. You don't know what he's about to do, especially when we see that he do got like there are these plans in the background to make sure that you fail. So I don't know. I think it's very big of him to not take over that defense very early on.
My question is though, like he knew, like Boone knew that he had one game to lose.
Yeah.
Did Yost know?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think. No. I don't think he knew that he only had one game and he would get fired.
My thing is though, I would have talked to Yost about it, 100%.
Yeah. But would you have trusted to tell him that though?
Because
that's
if you tell him you got one game and then you lose that one game, how do you know it wasn't him?
Because
you know,
because you remember in the first game where he was talking to Boone was talking to the other black coach and he was just like, how do we know Yost ain't over here like telling the defense miss passes? And he was like, and the black coach was like, nah, of course he wouldn't do that. So it was already in his mind of that doubt of like, how do I know?
Yeah, don't tell him.
Yeah,
that's a tough. So
it's a crazy level of trust. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
So there was a conversation in the Was It Good Though Discord. I'm gonna bring it here. So the conversation was about transracial. Is that a thing? Now, I personally don't believe in transracial. Like that can't be a thing. However, if transracial was a thing, this would be the moment where I would allow it to happen. You would have to be willing to sacrifice something you actually love for you to be able to say, I am a nigga today. You would have to give up something. You would have to go to jail for a nigga. You would have to take the fall for a nigga. You would have to lose your company, CEO of Target. Yes, you would have to lose something that is very meaningful, but it has to be very public. It has to be a very public moment. While again, I do not transcribe to transracial conversations. If it was a thing, this would be the moment where I would then say, okay, maybe I might allow him. He can't do that, but I might.
So what does he got to give up for you to be like, all right, you got it?
I mean, this he gave up his Hall of Fame.
He
That nigga
did.
wanted that.
He did.
That nigga wanted that. He wanted
did.
that.
And he lost friends.
Wanted more.
Yeah, his daughter wanted it way more.
His daughter wanted it way more.
She didn't even understand.
She'd have let y'all out to dry.
He lost the Hall of Fame and his homeboy just because he wanted to hang out with the blacks.
Man. So of course this leads to the championship game. Now, in reality, Gary actually played and won the championship with this team. Now, in the film, we have to have the heartbeat, the one that tugs at your heart. I'm gonna kick this one over to Diandre because he has a different perspective that he wants us to see as to what led to Gary's car wreck.
Please, I want to hear this shit.
It was his ex-girlfriend fault. Listen, I have a Mount Rushmore of characters that I hate in movies. Okay,
who are they?
Can you list a few?
I don't mind. Rose from Titanic. I hate that bitch.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I gotta hear.
What did Rose do?
Nothing. Survive.
What did Rose do?
Yeah, some big before she almost died. That's it. That's it.
Y'all want her to risk flipping over and falling into this water with this man that she just met?
Hold on. So here's the thing. I'm thinking. I still hate the bitch, but I think about it a lot though. It is more Leonardo DiCaprio's fault though a little bit because again, I don't give a damn how big that handprint it was in that car. That bitch would have died because she would have died. Listen, if we can't fit in that door, I would have pushed that bitch off. She would have died. She would have died.
She gotta die because the door wasn't big enough for both of us. I gotta go too.
Yes.
Is there no more furniture around?
We can't find another door.
No, we on that door. We on that door. Listen, she would have fucking died. Also, this movie is what 3 hours, 3 hours long, and she's telling a story.
Titanic.
Titanic like 8 hours long.
Yeah. So it's long as fuck. And that whole time she's talking about how she didn't know what this fucking jewel is. This bitch had it the whole fucking time. Like, you lying bitch. Oh god.
It was in her pocket.
She said she didn't have it.
I mean, you talking about old Rose?
Old Rose.
Oh well, I'm not gonna tell them people that I had it on me either. I'm gonna be like, no, I don't know where that shit at. They might look.
No.
Then she threw it, but then she threw it in the water.
Oh, she was wild for that.
She threw it in the water. She threw it in the water. Yeah. She said 3 hours of my fucking life because she wanted to fucking lie. Fuck that bitch. The hell there. Anyway, also Gary Bertier's ex-girlfriend is one of those characters I hate as well. All right, on the Mount Rushmore. All right, she up there with the pink picture from Harry Potter, and Rose from
Titanic.
Get Out.
Get Out.
Oh wow! 2 roses made the
Mount
list.
Rushmore.
2 roses.
The 4 Mount Rushmore of bitches I hate in movies. All right. But so she was so racist. She couldn't handle being with Gary, and Gary had to be out there for herself. I'm pretty sure if she were with Gary, she protects Gary. Gary doesn't do the dumb shit that in the movie. Now, again, in real life, something happened, but in that movie, I'm pretty sure she protects Gary. Gary doesn't do, "It's you, Gary, you," and then try to drive off and be cool as shit and get smacked. I blame his fucking girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend. Whatever you want to call the bitch, I blame her. All right, and that's why Gary Bertier lost his damn legs in the movie. There you go. I got that out my chest now.
I'm not gonna cape for her at all. I'm not. I think you made good points. If she wasn't so racist, they probably would have been together celebrating and all this other stuff. But Gary, this is all he had at the moment. You know, Julius was with his chick. You know, it's like, and we only broke up because you suck. You're a racist. You know, like it's not like I did something wrong. You did something wrong. We can't work it out. You just are hateful. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why we can't be together. Yeah, I agree. I never really thought about it like that, but yeah, she sucks. She's the worst.
Instead of Gary getting smacked by that truck, he could have been smacking cheeks and he'd been fine. He would have been smacking cheeks and he would have been fine. All right. He would got all American again, which he actually did. So he got all American again and he would have been fine. But since he wouldn't be racist as fuck, did not want to hang out with him because he was hanging out with black people, he got smacked by the wrong fucking truck. Yeah. Because she had a little bubble. So I would have smacked that.
Yeah. Shout out. R.I.P. to Gary. It's Bertier, right? Last name Bertier?
Gary Bertier.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Gary Bertier. He actually died in a car. I mean, a drunk driver killed him in real life. So,
yeah. He was up the street from his house when it happened. You know, we kind of glossed over it, but you know, one of the things that they do in this movie to show togetherness is the dance, right? And it really bothers me that the dance is made up for the movie. Because why did you make up these N-words shucking and jiving on this field and you put it in a Disney movie? If it really happened in real life, Jazz, then I would be okay with it. But the fact that they were like, okay, the movie's missing something. What if we just made these niggas dance?
No, but hold on. All right. But Chappell, so when I watched this, I was just like, okay, this movie does show the importance of music and dance, how it brings people together. So I saw it as more so like a bridge, a wholesome bridge, and not them pandering of like, well, niggas love to dance, so let's get these niggas to dance. And the white people can be like, right, and it's a temptation. Like, come on now.
You seen Hairspray?
It's been a long time.
I'm talking about them dancing on the field, the we are the tight ends, da 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 da. Like, if they didn't do that, tell me you wasn't,
but you, Chappell, you wasn't moving your shoulders a little bit.
I mean, don't get it wrong. When they was I was kind of hitting it. You know what I'm saying? I did a little one too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe, you know, but that's the thing. Because Herman Boone is my frat brother as well, so I feel a special connection to this movie. But you can't tell me these kids just started dancing at halftime and they didn't start dancing at halftime in real life, because that means y'all made it up. Like, what is this Disney movie missing? A song and dance number from the Blacks. That's why I was like, that's the one thing that bothers me.
So I'm not 100% sure if y'all wrestling fans. I mean, I know some of y'all in the wrestling chat, but I'm not sure you're wrestling fans. But you gotta realize too that seems to happen with black people in WWE.
Man,
all niggas dancing in the WWE.
Man,
they do. All niggas come out, and yes, I did with them when New Day come out. I do the shit too.
We gonna hit it,
But that's some chucking, some jiving shit. R-Truth come out doing splits and turning around, all that kind of good shit.
Hey, whoa! I do. No, this is an anti R-Truth podcast. I am not a fan of that nigga. I don't know, something about him, his whole career. Him and John Cena. I'm not gonna lie. Him and John Cena. I just ain't never been a fan of either one of them niggas.
All I'm saying is though that for corporations to have niggas in it, you gotta have them niggas dance.
I'm gonna let you
that's. Yeah.
So I got a question. If that's the case, Jason, does that mean Tim Burton wasn't racist for having niggas shucking and driving in Beetlejuice?
Oh, definitely. Because... No. I never said it wasn't racist. Definitely racist as shit. Oh, it's racist as a motherfucker.
I mean, he was showing what niggas be doing.
He don't even have niggas in his movie. He had them in Beetlejuice 1. And Beetlejuice 1, he had them as sports athletes that died. And Beetlejuice 2, he had them as dead instrumentalists.
And the Soul Train.
And the Soul Train.
He also had a Black Harvey Dent in Batman.
He had one nigga. Hey, look.
Yeah,
Fun fact.
he had the Colt 45 nigga. He had the
I
Colt
like that
45.
liquor. Get him.
Hey man,
He had that
not too
look.
much. Not too much.
Hey,
Let him
look, hey,
let him
look, hey,
live.
look, hey,
Let him...
hey, look. In Batman 3, he had to make Harvey Dent Two-Face, and he had to make Robin Marlon Wayans. He said, I am not making this movie. I am canceling this.
I get it.
Cancel
I get it.
Christmas on these niggas. I am not doing this.
not too much on Billy
Okay,
D,
so
man.
another fun fact for me playing sports. So that team we played with a quarterback was in that bitch running around like Michael Vick, just throwing that bitch all over the field on our ass. So we in the back, we coming out, we kind of quiet as we coming out to the actual.
Did he?
So we come, yeah, my bad. So as we coming, so we coming out, and then they come out, but these niggas come out cool as fuck. Like it's like this Titan shit was all right, but them niggas they beating on their pads like in a nigga. I don't know what kind of beat that was. I said these niggas finna kill us. Why are they so in sync like this? I had that's it. The beat was like it. I don't know what
they came out
the
like
beat
grinding.
right, it was bad. I hit they pass. I said, damn. They got some bass to their pants. What the fuck they got up in there? And yeah, they proved their points. They came out there. Yeah,
Do you
they
think
proved it.
the movie led to that?
All right, man. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Them niggas, I said, I was looking at them niggas. I used to look them up all the time. If I kind of follow who the I said, ooh wee. I said them niggas there. Them niggas different over there on that side of the they was in the neighborhood I lived in. That's where they was from. But I was in school 40 minutes away from mine. But I was like, yeah, them niggas tough. Them niggas is tough. Them niggas is tough. But we got to the championship game. Championship game, they see something different, which is always like that. You play against a team that you're not really used to. I guess they didn't get the film on this team. Or the previous team, they wouldn't release the film.
No.
But this next team, I don't.
No, they got it. They just changed it up on them.
Yeah.
Got you. But yeah, they were running out of shotgun. What did y'all think of this final game? Chappell, I'm gonna start with you.
It's a crazy game. It's like I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like this is one of the highlights of the movie for me for sure because kind of goes to show you like at some point they kind of put all the racism and stuff like as the back burner to the movie and it's like okay we got y'all here now can you actually win the game and we see them doing stuff that they normally wouldn't do. We see them making substitutions and stuff like that, putting people in the hero role or whatever. That last play where all the blockers is blocking, like I like it. I really do enjoy the ending of the movie for sure. Even without Gary being there, I think they still kind of like they made the movie kind of feel like we was there for the journey of them getting this win, and so you feel it a lot more.
Yeah.
A 70-yard reverse for a touchdown for the end to end. Football fans know that would never fucking happen.
Crazy.
70-yard reverse
Disney.
No. In the 70s, it probably would work. In the 70s, it probably would work because it was
you don't got Diandre contained.
But they had two quarterbacks on the field. It was like, what the fuck they doing with two quarterbacks? Are they gonna throw it? It's a thing.
You are in the championship. You are in the championship game. I have to believe that my DNs and my linebackers, one of them had a containment on them, and a good at what they do. I have to believe that they got to stay right there because there's no way in hell, a 60-yard reverse, a 60-yard reverse. No way in hell. No.
It's like that. It's like that. Like shit. The Doug Flutie pass. That was some shit you wouldn't never thought that would have happened. That one team that does the kickoff return. They like the game over with. This shit ain't happening. Like the band's on the field. Band's on the field. He running in between the band, knocking niggas over. Like nah, game's still going, bitch. A lot of shit in the 70s and 80s was getting off because niggas just didn't. Now today, you're going to die running a play like that. They gonna clean your clock, nigga. I remember Reggie Bush. I felt like he was one of the greatest college players I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga came to the league. I want to say they were playing against the Saints, or maybe he played.
No,
He
he
played
played
for
for
the
the Saints and played against the Eagles. I remember that hit.
Boy, I said, nobody go ever. I said, nigga, they knocked that nigga. That nigga had to crawl off the field. I said, bro, what? The NFL is different.
That hit he put on Reggie Brown was something crazy. I mean, Reggie Bush was something crazy. It was a swing pass. I remember that shit to this day. It was a swing pass. It was a cornerback that hit him so goddamn hard and then crawled over his body. You know how disrespectful that is? It's equivalent playing Fortnite and getting teabag when you die. It's the same fucking thing. That is disrespectful.
Yeah, that would have been a flag today. Like they would have been like, that man, that was a defenseless receiver. Like you cannot. Like they would have been like, you tried to kill that man, but they don't. That wasn't a penalty back then. You know, like you could hit people and like just destroy them and just get up. You know, and their whole career be over. You like, well, that's it. But now I think that Reggie feet left the ground, y'all. Like he was bad. I can't.
He claimed that nigga clock. I said, damn, not Reggie Bush, nigga.
Sheldon Brown.
Yeah, Sheldon Brown hit him. Yeah, he hit him.
Hit him hard as hell.
Ooh, man, his feet left the ground. I when you said it, I could you could see the image in your head of that dude just like, because he jumped and then he caught it and then he went back up into the air. I was like, Reggie, no. Like, and Reggie Bush's career never really.
Yeah,
I feel like that might have been the death blow. You know, like that was the beginning of the end.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I did just watch the damn video.
It's tough.
This nigga was parallel to the ground.
His feet left the ground. His feet left the ground, y'all.
I'm sorry.
He clocked the hell out of him. But in this final moment of the movie, they paid off a lot of things. Louis got into college. Mm-hmm. The mother, she came to the game, which I don't think that was really a payoff to anything because she was showing up, but she showed up in spite of Gary being in the hospital. Not preach, but Rev. Excuse me. It was almost like Sunshine paid it forward to an extent because he had to block for him to get to the actual end zone. Within the actual film, but then of course I think it was something else happened. It was something that happened early.
Petey got in. Yeah, he got the run, Petey.
Yeah, Petey got what? Why did he get benched? Did he leave the game or something?
He walked out.
He walked out. He left his team hanging.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy. Like man, he should have made the nigga do some 1,000 up downs. Hit the nigga with the Coach Carter. Now you want to come back on this team, but you ain't playing like that. That nigga did.
Well, he tried. He tried. Remember, Ryan Gosling said, "Listen, I can't do it.
I can't do it. It's not me, man.
It's not me. These motherfuckers different." What Petey?
That's Yeah, that's my favorite part because Ryan Gosling's dad is like, what's going on? What's happening here? And it's like, hey man, Dad, I'm sorry. You just understand. I'm going to school for engineering. This is not it. Like, this is not...
Football is not my future.
It's not.
But, yeah. But this, like I said, I think that was everything that we had. Of course, the movie starts 10 years before, like 10 years in the future. And we catch back up, and of course, this is where we introduced that Gary had passed away due to the wreck. I think that was everything. Did you guys have something within this film that y'all wanted to talk about or go? Because I don't think we glazed over everything, but just in case.
I was gonna ask y'all: is this in Denzel's top 5 best films?
Roles of films.
Ooh,
films.
He's got so many
films.
Yes.
He's got so many.
He does.
5 is crazy.
Yep. So gotta make it difficult. Because I guess if somebody were to come to you and be like, "Give me 5 Denzel films," what are the first 5 that come up in your mind?
Malcolm X in Philadelphia is one of the first 2. Gone Street.
Philadelphia is when a lot of people forget. That movie is amazing.
No. That movie's fucking amazing.
Man on Fire and Flight are two of my favorites. Like I know a lot of people don't ever bring up Man on Fire. They eat something, but Man on Fire, Man on Fire is so fucking great. Creasy, bro. Man, that shit is amazing, dog.
I'm
Training
doing
Day.
I'm doing the math, and yeah, I don't put it in top five. I
It
can't put it in
wouldn't
top five.
be. It wouldn't be a top five, but this is a great film, though. This is a
It
Um,
great
is.
film.
I'll be the one. Yeah, I think it's in my top five. I had to look at a list of Denzel's movies, and like, don't get me wrong, I like the movies y'all are naming too, but I think this is with those movies. Like, I probably put, um, I probably put the Hurricane somewhere in there, maybe. Oh, definitely remember. Oh, sorry, not remember the title. Training Day, is another
Training
one
is
where
mine as
I'm
well.
like, yeah. So like
John
for
Q.
me, Denzel is a great actor, but like I don't necessarily like watch a lot. Well, I don't really like go up for the movies that he does like the best in. Like these dramas, it's not really my brand of like TV, you know. And so for me, it's like, all right, give me something edgy, like Remember the Titans or whatever. But like John Q
Mm.
was cool, but like I
John
don't
Q
want to watch
definitely
John
mine.
Q.
Oh,
It's not a
sorry.
comfort movie. It's
It's
one.
not.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm in a good mood. Let me turn John Q on. I'm
Let me
not doing
turn on John
that.
Q. Right. It's actually no opportunity for me to watch John Q in my adult life. There's just not a thing. Like it's not. I'm never going back to it. But like I
I'm
think
sorry. John Q, my favorite movie, Denzel movie of all time. It is.
I I
I love
think
it.
this
It
might
is.
be my favorite. This might
Okay.
be my
I
favorite.
wouldn't. I probably wouldn't even put like I know, but I probably wouldn't even put Malcolm X in my top. That just wouldn't be
Ooh.
one of my. That wouldn't even be one of my top
Ooh.
films.
Okay. So we got the list in front of us. We got the internet.
Yeah.
Jason, what's your top five?
I'm looking at it
I'm ready for
here.
this. I'm ready for this.
It's
Yeah.
so Man on Fire, American Gangster, Flight. Excuse me. Um, damn.
It's tough. He got so many.
He
Um,
does.
he got game
Oh,
Yep.
damn. I forgot about his
That's a
game.
good
Fuck.
one.
being in there, and probably Glory.
Not
I used
Glory.
Glory. I watched that in school too a lot.
The fact that you don't have the Pelican breathe on there is like
Never seen it. Never seen it.
Uh,
Never.
I'm probably gonna pick two of them. The way I've said right now. Well, there's Fences. I'm putting Fences in there.
I never watched it.
Fences.
either.
Listen, Viola Davis may have outacted that. Yeah,
Ain't no might have.
Did you
Ain't
see
no
that
might have.
snot?
Ain't
Like
no
I
might
saw
have.
the snot in her nose. I ain't seen Denzel with no
But you
snot.
need,
best
you
best cry
need
ever.
something like that. You need something
Yeah.
because if you think if I sit here and think about Denzel movies, I forgot who his wife was in this movie. In that film,
Nicole
man,
R. Parker?
Yeah, Fences.
she smoked that nigga in that movie.
She
smoked
did.
him.
She outacted Denzel. So and we said Denzel movies. We say roles. We said Denzel movies. So I'm gonna go Fences
Yeah.
because of that. So I'm gonna go Fences there. I'm gonna go Antoine Fisher because again
You love
we
that
all
film.
know I know Antoine Fisher. I'm gonna go John Q because John Q is my favorite. This is one of all time. I'm going to go Malcolm X because Malcolm X is just Malcolm X. I know you probably don't. It's wild for me that Malcolm X on there. And then, all right, listen, fuck it. I'm going to go. He Got Game. Listen, He Got Game is amazing. It is an amazing fucking movie. And I'm a big Ray Allen's my favorite player of all time. So I'm fanboying right now because of Ray. But there you go. Ray, I'm a favorite. I'm going to go He Got Game. That's my five right there.
Yeah.
What you asked?
Mine? Oh, y'all gonna judge mine, but I don't care. My favorite Denzel films, and not in any type of order. Ooh, off the top, Fallen is definitely on that list, even though he had an issue with that film and fired his agent after it. I don't care. I enjoyed it.
Did he?
They said that he fired his agent after he filmed that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, don't you ever
Which-
give me no more shit.
The fact that he said no to 7, but said yes to Fallen is really crazy because he said no to 7 because it was like, because I seen a recent
dark.
interview to where it's too dark or demonic, but Fallen, he was dealing with a demon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll throw John Q in there. I'm gonna throw the Bone Collector in there as well, even though he was stationary. It doesn't matter. His impact was still great.
Mhm.
I'm gonna throw. You said who? Yes, that was his name. And I'm gonna throw Inside Man in there. I'm not sure exactly what number I'm on, but if I'm at 4, I will throw American Gangster in there as well.
Inside Man is great.
It's amazing.
I love Inside Man.
Um, so we know we know rankings and those side rankings coming up. I think I might do Denzel Washington movies actually next. Y'all want in?
That sounds like fun.
Just let us know. Like, come on now.
I,
You
I got
hungry?
you. I got you. I got you. I seen y'all list. I
Yeah.
seen y'all list.
Chappelle, did you give your top 5 Denzel movies?
I thought so, like kind of like off, like when I was rattling them off. But
Okay.
He Got Game is definitely on the list. Remember the Titans is my favorite. Mo Better Blues is another movie that I always used to watch
Classic.
on a loop. Training Day and Ricochet. Ricochet is the other movie that I really
Oh,
like
that's a good
by
one.
Denzel.
Never seen that.
I
That
I
was
had
a
it
good
on
one.
VHS, and so I used to watch it over and over and over again.
Can I ask you a
But
question
yeah,
though? We always
Sure.
talk about we always talk about the best Denzel Washington movie. What was the worst one?
How did you
What's
took
the
my
worst one?
question?
ooh,
That was gonna be my next
Sorry,
question. Nah, you good. But no, that's a great question.
Might
because
be
I have mine, and I don't get nobody to say. And the people hate when I say it, but what's the word? Virtuosity? Virtuosity was fucking horrible. I don't get that nobody
Ooh,
say it.
ooh, Virtuosity.
Yeah, Virtuosity was fucking horrible.
I
I don't
didn't
get
see that one.
that movie was fucking that movie was trash as hell. I love Denzel with a passion, but after doing Philadelphia and then doing Devil in the Blue Dress afterwards, Virtuosity was horrible.
Hmm.
Well, it's so random too, because it's like a sci-fi movie or something
Mhm.
like that. Like,
Yeah,
what was he doing? Like, why did he sign
He
up
was
for
trying.
this?
He was trying different things out. But I will
Yeah.
say my least favorite Denzel movie is The Little Things. Everybody acted great in that movie, but that movie was fucking stupid. That was one of those movies where you had a very solid cast, but the story was terrible. The editing was terrible, and I was just like, "What is this?"
and,
I get it.
and it
I
was
get
shot
it.
in the dark. That movie was shot in the dark. All you saw was teeth. Cause that shit it was dark lit.
What you got,
Uh, the the
Chappelle?
the Book of Eli.
What?
Wow,
Ooh.
The
I
Book of
recently watched it.
Eli.
That was actually fire.
Yeah,
I,
Chappelle Howland. I've
I
never
just
I'm gonna
disagreed with
keep,
him
but
to
I'm,
this level before.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep
Ooh.
it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Denzel is not great in action films. However,
Hold on now.
I know he's not great in
you
action films.
well,
He's not.
you got Man on Fire
And
in
you
your
got the
in your top
That's not
list.
a, that's not a, that's not a, it isn't that's not Man on Fire. I don't consider
What?
Man on Fire an action film. I don't.
What is he
I can
doing then?
I consider it a crime. I consider it like a crime drama. I don't consider it an action film. It's a crime drama more so
The
than
Equalizers, Magnificent Seven, Two Guns,
Hold on, but
the
Jason, you also have Out of Time, which
Out of
that's a little
Time.
action. He was following Sanaa Lathan
it
the
doesn't
whole
mean
time.
that doesn't mean he's not he's not an action star though because like when you okay so Equalizer is a fun film but if you sit there and sit there and like you okay look at this is the problem. Watch John Wick and then watch Equalizer.
Okay.
You come back
No,
and you talk to me.
no, no,
that's
no.
that's
I don't even know
fair.
why you did
That's
that.
fair.
I don't even know why you did that.
That's fair.
That's
So
crazy.
my the worst Denzel movies to me. All right. So
You
this
said
is
the
it's gonna
We
movies.
come
You
only
out.
said
asked for
plural.
one. We only
You said
asked for one.
plural.
I
You
know
God
it's
guys
damn.
got
coming with
because
a long list.
I have to. So it would either be the little things. I'm with you, Jazz, or the highest, the lowest.
Oh, the one that just dropped yesterday?
Mhm.
Dang, I didn't get a chance to
Yeah,
see it
I
yet.
didn't see it. Yeah, I can't say yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I got nothing for that one.
Yeah, me neither. I can't say anything about that because I haven't watched before. It just came out.
It
You was
just
waiting.
dropped. I mean,
You couldn't
dang.
wait. You couldn't
It
wait to
just came
drop
out.
that. And this
I
nigga got
know. I
like,
had to. I was like, I was
nobody say
like,
nothing. Nobody seen it
Damn.
yet. I'm chasing. Wow. Okay.
it is. I think it is. I don't. It's the script, and sometimes when it comes to someone, I'm not gonna blame Denzel because he acted it. He acted what the script was, but
Are
I
you?
feel like some of the stuff is I feel like it was a script and some of the pacing and how they use some of the music in the film. But we review it, so you will be able to see it. So even though it is one of his worst, was it good though? You find out next week. You will find out next week. Jazz gonna see it. and we'll have the conversation. I had to find a theater when it got.
I better not
Jason,
love this movie.
That was a fucked up plug. I think you just said that shit just make sure
just to plug the podcast. Yeah.
Oh god damn.
Shameless. You know, I do think it's anti-black that the four of us sat up here, named all these Denzel Washington movies, and nobody said anything about The Preacher's Wife. Nobody. Y'all ain't utter it. Y'all ain't think about it. Y'all ain't say nothing. Y'all ain't whispering that anti-black. Anti-black.
I don't like
Wow.
that. You know what? Okay. So question. Okay, so since we here, because we finna wrap this shit up anyway. What is something that is sacrilegious, anti-black if you hear it? So Chappell just gave y'all The Preacher's Wife. That ain't it. But I'm gonna let Chappell have it because that's his. But what is something that if somebody say you like, you know what, that's anti-black. I don't care what whatever you want to pick. I have my own, but I'm gonna let y'all
I'm quick
go.
to call somebody anti-black. you know that. Since the first time I came on y'all podcast, I've been like, this does not feel like a safe space. You know, what y'all talking about?
Jazz, you got something? I got something, but I'm gonna try to cook first because I
still don't understand why you reacted like that to The Preacher's Wife. Like we didn't have no Black American Christmas movies at the time. That's all we had. We had two of the biggest stars of all time in that movie. We didn't even look at it twice. Just
I looked at it twice. No, done.
I'm talking about. You looked right past it. No, that's what I'm saying. But none of us said it. None of us said it. But I'm like, that movie is foundational.
Yeah, but is it top 5 foundational?
No.
Okay.
I
just felt like say the name. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, don't dodge it. You can say its name.
Diandre, do you have anything we usually like this? And you can't say that it's anti-black.
Yeah, sweet, unsweet Kool-Aid.
Wait, what?
That's water.
Listen, if I don't taste diabetes from that Kool-Aid, I don't want the shit.
Don't call it Kool-Aid.
All right. So gotcha. So
that's just
it's
drink aid.
Yeah, I went to this soulful place in Vegas. I'm going to go to Vegas in a month too, so I'm going back. But this soulful place had the best Kool-Aid I've tasted in my life. That shit.
Wait! All they had was Kool-Aid.
You was in Vegas drinking Kool-Aid?
I was at a spot in Vegas this summer, and the only drink they didn't have no liquor. They just served Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Well, they had liquor.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna find the name of that spot.
Yeah,
I can find that shit.
Hold on. Yeah, so I'm going. So they have it was a soul food place. So I was it got the blackness in it, but it just had the best fucking Kool-Aid. I had like 4 or 5 fucking glasses, and the glasses like this, glasses like them this big. And I said, "Fuck this! I'm gonna go ham."
So for me, I don't think or feel as if you have to like or enjoy anything. However, if you speak against Beyonce, you're anti-black.
Fuck you.
I don't care. If you speak against her,
isn't today her birthday?
You anti-black. It is. That's not the point.
Oh,
but shout out to her. But if you speak against her,
you said that shit because I'm on this fucking podcast. That's the only reason why I said that's the only way you said that shit right there. All right.
I'm just saying. Okay, wrap it up.
Listen. I respect Beyonce for the person and the artist she is. I want to make sure I say that first.
This how you lead off hate. Come on, go ahead. This how you lead hate. this how you lead the hate train. Start with love and then hate.
Hate. I am not the biggest Beyonce fan. I will say that. I will 100% say that. And fuck all the Beyonce. However, I will say this. That she has one song that I love to death. Dangers in Love, because she shows the range that I wanted to see her have. Besides that, I'm not a Beyonce fan at all.
And that's fine. You don't have to be a fan. Again, you don't have to be a fan. You don't have to like her, but
But you are
speaking
anti-black.
against her,
Yeah.
I'm black.
speaking
But you
against
are
her is
anti-black.
anti-black. It's a little bit
So-
different. It's a little different than it.
Am I speaking against her if I said I don't think that she can act?
Oh, she can't. For
No,
shit.
no.
I don't think
We
so.
have the
She
footage.
can't. No,
Okay. Okay.
no. I give you that.
Yeah.
I don't give you that. But like
because
to go out your way,
everybody's seen
but
Carmen.
to go out, but in, I'm going to say though, Beyonce hasn't acted physically live action in a film in over almost 15 years. So
She
saying
couldn't
that
act 15 years ago.
I'm still going to say if you bring up her acting again, you are still it might be anti-black because she stopped because she knew what her strengths was.
Yep.
So you still bringing up something she don't do no more is hate.
No,
So
because
yes,
when I saw
it is
when I
I
saw
don't-
when I saw a post for her on her birthday, they had Nala in there because that's her latest film that she
You know,
was
you know,
a part of.
I said
No, I know
again,
what you
I
said. Let me
live
finish what
action.
I said because I said a
Technically,
post that was dropped
technically
today.
live action.
So I'm sitting here like she's still getting some type of credits, but I see what you're saying. But
All right, Jason, I'm ask you a question, Jason.
Uh-huh.
Because I do want to, I really do want to know. But you can't say Dreamgirls. What is the best film that she acted well in? And you can't say Dreamgirls.
I enjoy Cadillac Records.
I feel like
Straight
that's the only
drug
movie
movie.
people.
I don't care. She's in that movie and she did a good job.
I love
what
Etta
she had
James,
to
but
do.
shit. But okay, all right.
That's
Cadillac
you say. What you want me to pick?
No.
Hit the hip hopper account. Carmen.
I wish the fuck you would.
Carmen
I wish the hell you would. What?
You said what?
I said
Chappell?
it was fine. You know,
That's a damn lie.
Entertaining.
Shout out
It
Most
was
Def.
entertaining.
Fine.
Shout out
Yeah,
Most
it
Def.
was-
Oh
It's
my
like Kai
god.
Pfeiffer.
But
Yeah.
nah.
That movie was horrible.
Shit. Oh no, Most Def. Shout out Most Def because we seen he could actually act. But it is what you can't be great at everything. She's great at what she does, and for her to have a woman empowerment movement, I enjoy that, seeing her allow people to live in their skin, in their truth, and whenever she pops out again. The other thing, I'm gonna get off this because this is not supposed to be a beehive moment, but closest thing to Michael, bro. It's a moment whenever she pop out. It's a moment when she pop out. You can't take that from. You can't take it. You can't say it's not. You can't say it's not. There's an event whenever her and somebody else, but we're not gonna speak his name on this podcast. However, he on tour right now too. Everybody out there right now. You know who on tour right now?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Chris Brown.
Oh, you putting Chris Brown in the same conversation with Beyonce is anti-black. How about that? How about that? I said that, and I ain't even in the beehive, and I will tell you that's crazy. That's crazy. The next word out of your mouth should have been Usher, and that is all. That is all.
Wait.
Usher is Beyonce's only peer that is alive. Yes, I just said that. Chris Brown is not.
Peer, yes.
Peer.
But do you think
No.
Usher is big as Chris Brown?
As big as?
Yes. Do you think he's big as
Yes. Chris Brown got a whole bunch of songs nobody knows. A whole bunch of songs nobody knows. He dropping 20 songs an album, and we getting 3 radio hits. People, Confessions to this day watches everything that Chris Brown has ever done to this day.
Why do people always?
Because it's the GOAT.
Y'all love
because it's the
bring
GOAT.
up Confessions.
You love to bring up Chris Brown in a
it
conversation
is a
with Beyonce
great
and Michael Jackson. That's crazy to me.
Confessions is a great album, but what
Better than everything Chris has done.
What has he done?
Chris can only backflip on beat so many times before I have to remind you that Confessions.
But what has
fellas,
Usher done after that?
Obviously, we need to have a music discussion and conversation, and we will have to get together later because this could get really spicy, and I'm sure we have other individuals that would love to get in on this.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We can go ahead and wrap up Remember the Titans, and we can get to Beyonce and Usher and Chris Brown at a later date.
Why is Chris Brown coming? What are we talking about?
Listen.
What?
Because he's a GOAT. What are you saying?
So
a GOAT of what?
Gentlemen.
Have you not seen the tour?
Diandre.
No. What? No.
The reason why we are here, was it good though?
Oh fuck yeah! Like listen, we talk about Denzel's top 5 movies, and I didn't have it on my top 5, obviously. However, Denzel is, as people like to spread this word around, I hate it so much. Denzel is one of the GOATs of acting, truly GOAT. Okay, so you can have multiple 10 to 20 good movies, and this was definitely my top 10. This is probably the best movie of all time.
Okay.
Yeah. I hella agree. I mean, I can't think of another football movie that I want to watch more than this at any point. Like this is made up, and like I said, this is cartoonishly funny. The way they did this, but this is the movie that I want to watch. When I want to watch a football movie, it's always gonna be this one.
Okay.
Sorry, I fucked up.
No, Diandre, hold
People
that
gonna
thought for
people
me.
get mad at me.
No, it's okay.
Right.
We're gonna go back to it, but Jason, was it good though? Because we're gonna circle back to what Chappell just said, but was it good?
Yeah, this is my go-to football movie.
This was a good movie. For what it was, it is not the best football movie ever made. Jazz, was it good though?
Yes, it was. I would say it is a top 5 best football movie, but we can circle back to best football films. So, Diandre, you said it is one of the best ones, but then you just had a lot come in your head. And you said, let me go ahead and fix that.
Because people are going to hate me when I'm going to say this, okay? All right? But as far as best football movies concerned, because I actually had
Varsity Blues.
Come on.
I would not say
no.
Varsity Blues.
I know what he's going to say. We reviewed it.
No, I'm saying...
I know what he better say.
No. Listen, you gotta be a kid and at heart to love this movie. I'm saying the Little Giants.
I knew you were gonna say Little Giants. I knew you were gonna say Little Giants.
The Little Giants is the best football movie of all time. I'm ready to debate that anytime, anywhere, any point.
I can't stand the.
I knew you were gonna. I can't stand. It's crazy because I knew you were gonna say that.
That is a great film.
I knew you were gonna say
that. That is a great fucking film.
I still picked this over it, but I cannot argue against it. I totally respect the move. Like.
All right, so you got Little Giants as number 1.
Little
Chappell,
Giants.
you have Remember the Titans as your number 1?
Absolutely. Yeah, this is my favorite football movie easily.
Jason, what about you?
Friday Night Lights. What you mean? What are we doing? Friday Night Lights is the best football film. Friday Night Lights is the best football film.
Okay.
About just pure football and just that it captures what Texas looks and feels like on a Friday night when them niggas get into it. Yes, sir. That's my favorite. What about you, Jazz?
So I'm going to say Any Given Sunday because it showed me.
What did it show you? Because what did it show you, Jazz?
It gave me more than just the game, Chappell. It gave me the things that was happening outside the game, the promotions and stuff happening on the owner's side. So it broadened the scope, even though a lot of the films that y'all said pretty much it was just a game of football. But Any Given Sunday showed you what happens on a wider scale. So I definitely appreciate Any Given Sunday.
Beyond the game. So. Yeah, I mean, they all go beyond. I mean, they all are. I mean,
Friday Night Lights wasn't the owners. Who was the owners of that team? Like, I mean, even though it was a school, but you saw what was about the coach. Right, but you saw like the owner side of it, the coach side, and the players with Any Given Sunday. So I think you got more of a combination of meals in that movie.
I think you get
so always Little Giants. You got the whole thing of Little Giants as well.
You get the same,
all that.
You get the same thing. You get the same thing in Friday Night Lights. You get the coach, you get the player, you get the dynamic with the family, with the poverty part of Booby's story. You get the abusive father with one of the players. You get the whole school part of it, the coach part. I mean, you get the dynamics, man. You get the dynamics.
You get difference of dynamics. It's not the same, but I like it on a professional scale. You like it on a college scale. It's cool.
This would be a poll, and this would be interesting to see what niggas pick. And maybe that should be the next review. And well, of course, it can't be Titans, and it can't be Any Given Sunday because I've already been on there. But it'd be interesting to do.
We could do Friday Night Lights next year. Or Little Giants.
She said next year. God damn, we got a whole year. We got to survive.
We got to have a football movie for next year. You can't double up.
We have to decide. Jazz and I, we have extended our contract to at least 2027. We have to continue to be friends and keep this going.
He say that shit like it's going to be hard. That's crazy. He's like, oh, all right, I guess. I was about to cut this nigga off next month.
I'm not saying that, but we gotta survive for 2 years. Niggas stressed every day. I'm just trying to see how.
Yo, it's hard out here. I cried before we turned this on. I was like, oh, Gary had just died, so it's.
But Are we doing Link of Thrones? Did you wanna
Nah, we ain't gotta do Link of
you wanna leave it?
Thrones.
Okay, got you. But Chappell, DeAndre, definitely appreciate you guys for stepping with us this evening. I know it's kind of late. Chappell, let the people know what you have going on your side of the world, sir.
Yeah, people can find me on YouTube, youtube.com/at recap kickback. It's my podcast where I talk about whatever I want. Every week, me and my co-host Mari talk about whatever we want from movies and music, TV. We often take suggestions. So if there's anything people want us to know, they let us know. You and Jazz have been guests on there before. DeAndre, you definitely invited if you ever want to come kick it on my stuff. But yeah, it's a good time over there. I think recently we talked about Jussie Smollett. Juicy Smollett.
Did
And
Juicy
we,
Smollett do it? Did he
yeah,
do it?
did he do it? We talked it all out on the podcast and reviewed the new documentary on Netflix. And so people can check that out by subscribing to our YouTube page on youtube.com/at recap kickback.
Every time I
please
listen
go
to the
over.
episode, I be talking out loud like, I don't
You
know
in
if
there?
I just be like, well, is he lying or is it the police lying? But then when it was just like, Jesse add a
Everybody
little
lying.
extra shit into that story, he got his ass beat, but it wasn't by no white people. They didn't
It
put a
wasn't like
noose
that.
around his neck. He added extra sauce to the story because he wanted to be
Yeah.
gay Tupac.
We explore
wanted to
all
be
of
I'm
that
not
more.
suicidal.
When
I'm
he
not
said,
suicidal.
when he said he wanted to be the gay Tupac, he really lost. Get into that by watching, listen to the podcast.
He wanted to be gay Tupac.
Listen to the podcast. That's where we broke it all down. We try to cover all angles of it and really get to the brass tacks of like who is telling the truth, what happened. But you can catch that over there on my show.
And DeAndre, let the people know what you have going over on your network, sir.
First of all, gay Tupac is fucking hilarious. By the way, I don't want to see that much.
He said that
shit's
shit with his
funny.
old chest. He said it.
I didn't see the documentary yet. I'm going to. I'm gonna check it out. But gay Tupac is. I don't get them. Who said it? That shit was hilarious. That shit's funny as fuck. Listen, thank y'all for having me again. It's one of my favorite podcasts to watch. That's not mine. And Masturbators on YouTube, everywhere you can find everywhere you can find podcasts. Right now we're doing our rankings. Jazz and Jason was a part of the 90s rankings, so thank you for that. And now we are in the 2000s, like 2009, some shit like that. So we're doing rankings, and we are also doing side rankings as well. So that's why I'm coming to y'all. Even you should know, I'm gonna find you. I went the top 10 Denzel Washington movies. I need 10 of those things, and I need them in order. By the way, I need them in order as well.
10
Y'all
of
street.
them things.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got 2 weeks before I find you and ask for this. No, I'm serious because we got Stephen King coming up for our side ones. So we got doing Stephen King movies.
That'll be good.
look, I think Longest Walk come out next week, right?
Is it next week?
Longest Walk come out next week.
Well, come out this week actually. It come out this week.
Friday?
Yeah, but because the thing was on Tuesday.
Well, this is the future.
So future. Okay, yeah.
By the time this drop, it might be coming out this week.
Yes, it should be out. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta peep that. Gotta peep that. But DeAndre, Chappell, we appreciate y'all, all the fans, supporters, people that still listening and kicking with us each and every Tuesday in the Discord. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting us. Like I said, I'm just kicking shit. Jazz is my sister. She ever need me, she know to hit me up. I know if I ever need her, I can hit her up. Episode 170, 169. Wait, shit, 171. Tripping, bro. No, it's 170. It's actually 170. Episode 170 is out now. Please go listen to that. We had Anthony as we discussed my favorite movie in the world, Dirty Dancing. I don't give a fuck, DeAndre, what you feel and what you think about that. Next week for 172, we are talking about the new Denzel and Spike movie, the highest to lowest. Of course, if you guys want to jump in on that, you definitely can. But yes, highest to lowest will be the movie that we get into next week. Again, thank you for the love, support, and everybody listening and everything that you got going on. This is the Was It Good Though podcast about movies and TV shows. I am one half of the pod. I am Jason.
I am Jazz, the other half. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for chatting with us. And shout out to everybody. Good luck to your NFL teams, unless you're going against the Panthers. If so, keep pounding. But y'all, cheers.